Hi, I'm Sydney Rogers, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. It is February 5th, 2020, and we are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I'm joined by Jim Sinicropi and Auburn's own guitar hero, Nick Sbelgio.
That's me.
Today's show is brought to you by Red's Place in Seneca Falls, who says you should only eat tacos on Tuesday. You can enjoy 3 for $5 tacos every Thursday at Red's Place. Your choice of hard or soft tacos served with chips and salsa, and of course, pair it with your favorite alcoholic beverage. It's from 5 to 9 p.m. on Thursdays, and it is dine-in only. And I just had those tacos.
Great tacos.
They were amazing.
They're unique and really great tacos.
I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they were.
You never had the tacos before,
No,
right?
I just had them like 2 weeks ago for the first time, and I was like, wow, I was missing out all this time that they've done it. But every Thursday from 5 to 9, dine-in only. But welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
We are so excited to have you here because you are coming off of a very interesting, awesome experience that you had.
I'll say, yeah.
You played the national anthem on your guitar in front of 31,000 people. Is that correct?
Yeah.
At the biggest game, I feel like, of the
game
season,
of the year, yeah.
Syracuse versus Duke.
Don't like the outcome of the game, but that's not Nick's fault.
No, it's not his fault at all
bad.
because he must have got everybody so pumped in the beginning of that with the national anthem. It was awesome.
The video's on Finger Lakes One, and it's on YouTube.
And everywhere. I feel like
it was excellent. Yeah.
It's going around. How's it
It's
feel?
gotten around a little bit, yeah.
How's it feel to be kind of viral?
It's pretty cool, you know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't know, it's nerve-wracking in a way, but, you know, to know that everybody's watching my stuff. You know
Nerve-wracking now.
Yeah.
Was it nerve-wracking when you were actually preparing and they were announcing you at the game?
Well, by that point, I kind of, like, the nerves had gone away a little bit, you know, because I got there at 5 and I had to sound check and stuff, so I was able to play through their PA and stuff. So it was a little bit, you know, but it's still a lot of people to be playing in front of, so... Yeah, it was still kind of nerve-wracking, you know.
So I got a lot of questions.
Oh, boy.
Well, first of all, when it was playing your guitar in the Carrier Dome, was it a different experience just in the sound? It's a huge arena.
Yeah, well, it was kind of interesting because that was part of what calmed me down a little bit, is that it sounded at least where, you know, because I stand right in front of my amp. Mm-hmm. And that sound was exactly what I hear at home.
Okay, so you didn't hear like the cavernous through the PA system.
It was epic, like hearing it, because then, you know, you hit chords and stuff, and it's just, you know, it goes through the whole place, and it sounds like you're in heaven, basically. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, most people don't play in front of 32,000 people ever.
No.
And then you have the additional thousands of people watching the footage, you know, afterwards. So it's a pretty big audience that got to see you play it, and you know, for someone that watches a lot of sports games or goes to a lot of high school basketball games, I see and hear the national anthem all the time, and it's I think a nice refreshing change just to hear it played, you know.
It really was.
On the guitar.
Thanks,
did any previous versions, like Jimi Hendrix version, inspire you at all? Like, how did you compose it?
Well, yeah, I guess I kind of... Because I played it in high school one time. I guess I try to play it like as straight as possible, just because it is, you know, the national anthem. You know, and you got to have some respect for that. You know, but you also got to do your own thing, kind of.
Right.
And one of the versions that I really like is Steve Vai did a version. I think it was at an NBA game. I can't remember. I think it was maybe the Nuggets, but he did a version, and that's like my favorite version of it. And that's kind of what I tried to model it off of, but it's not exactly the same, you know. But that's the one that I like the most.
So you weren't nervous when it actually came time to start playing? Like when you hit that first note, like did it kind of like open up for you?
Well, I mean, it's, you know, I was saying to people, been asking about that, you know, it's like you might as well, when you get in there, you might as well focus, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, you're there. And
it's happening whether you like it or not.
It's gonna happen, you know what I mean? And if you screw it up, you're gonna be, you know, angry about it anyway.
And you can cover the screw ups in a little bit and something like that too.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I in my opinion, there's a part in there in Syracuse where I actually kind of screwed up a little bit.
But nobody knows.
Nobody knows
about it. If you can find it.
What do we win? Some money?
I don't know.
So you have
seats.
Do you have your own YouTube channel where you produce music?
Yep.
What is that YouTube channel? Let's give you a little plug.
Yeah, it's just if you go search my name, it's just my name, and
easy enough. And that's spelled Nicksbelgio.
Yep, the B is what usually throws everybody off.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to ask.
Unusual.
I always mess up names, and I knew I was going to mess this one up if I didn't ask.
So I watching the video, it looks like you loosened up a little bit as it went on. After looking back on it, is there anything you would have done different?
I don't know. I don't think so. I was thinking about doing at the very beginning, kind of go one into the chord, and then I was thinking about doing some like lick stuff there, but I was just kind of want to ease into it. You know what I mean? It's hard enough as it is. You know what I mean? I don't really want to go out there, gangbusters right away trying to shred. You know what I mean?
All right. So tell everybody about the process of how you went from to get to that point where they chose you to do this game, because there was like an audition and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Audition, So what happened was there was basically a Facebook ad that I saw, and there were 2 days in September. It was the 7th and the 9th, and I went the second day, and I didn't really think that there was going to be a whole lot of chance for me, to be honest. I know I can play it and everything like that, but I figured they were looking for singers.
Yeah.
And I went and I played, and I didn't think I did that well. And then there was a pool that you were going to be able to make it into, and I made the pool. I got the email, I got into the pool, and then a couple days later I got an email I was going to be playing at the Seattle game on November 16th.
Not as big a crowd as but still exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been happy with 1,000 people, or like whatever. I don't know how much the Seattle draws, but anyway, then I got an email a couple weeks after that. Oh, we want to, marketing manager wants to move you up to the Pittsburgh game.
Bigger game,
Bigger game, rivalry and everything. And before the Duke game, that was the biggest NCAA crowd this year.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, which was like 23,000 some. And then like a couple days after that, it's like, oh, we want you to do the Duke game now.
That's so interesting. You don't think of the back end of that stuff, of the progression and what it takes to even be able to get chosen as one of the ones.
Yeah, and like going into it, I thought the Duke game, that's obviously, as long as I've been, known about Syracuse or been a fan, that's been the biggest game. And I thought it would be, cool, obviously, to go and be able to play that, what I mean? But I didn't think, I was going to make it in the first place. And then it's like, we want you to play Duke, and it's like, oh, it was really awesome, but nerve-wracking at the same time. Like I said,
makes sense.
So a couple things too. The Syracuse national anthem, the student sections, when Osei does that Star Spangled, they always yell "Oh!" all in unison. Did you know that was coming, and did that throw you off? Because they missed it if they didn't hit it at the right spot.
Yeah, well, but because they went over it before the game. Like the MC guy was going around, saying we're going to do this, this, and that, and like when they announced Duke, boo and all that stuff. And, so I knew it was going to happen. I don't think I was expecting it to be quite as loud as it was.
Right.
It was awfully loud. You know what I mean? But
and not at the right spot in the song as well.
Well, they were trying to listen, I'm sure, and figure out, well, okay, we're used to someone singing, so now we have to. That puts a lot on.
So you finish, you're just about ready. At the end of any national anthem performance, the crowd at the end starts to build and then when you finished and the crowd went crazy, what did that feel like?
It was awesome. You know what I mean? It was like you could feel it, you know what I mean? Like everybody, like the electricity went, And one of the things was that I looked up and I saw myself on the big screen.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And it was like, you know what I mean?
Surreal.
It was awesome. There's not really anything else to say besides awesome.
Yeah, that's
here's
great.
My random question: did you stay for the game? Did they have you stay for the game?
Yeah, I got 4 free tickets. Yeah,
awesome.
For me and my dad, my mom, and my brother were there. So
that's awesome. Did people see you once you were at your seat and stuff and recognize you?
Yeah,
that had to be exciting.
Yeah, it was cool. Because I got off the court and everything, and I was going up, the stairs to the bleachers, and I was like, it was like
everybody's
going through the tunnel,
it's like your own parade.
Right. Yeah.
So we're going to have you play for us in a little bit towards the end of the show, but graduated from Auburn High School in 2018.
Right.
And so when did you first start playing guitar?
Well, when I first started, I mean, if you want to go back to like way before, I got my first, like cheap Walmart kind of guitar when I was like 5 or 6.
Awesome.
Like an acoustic?
But like when I first got serious about it was like when I was, I wanted to play when I was 13, 12 or 13. I was like, this is what I want to kind of try to do. And then I got my first kind of real guitar when I was 15, and I started taking lessons like right after my 15th birthday.
And so you got to be, what, 20?
I'm 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. So you haven't been playing for that long. You must have had some natural ability to be able to progress.
Well, I don't want to
toot my own
you can
horn.
brag. You
Go ahead.
You played
This
at the
is
Dome.
for you.
Yeah, but it was but the other thing is too, you got when you're younger, and you don't have a job and stuff, and you're just going to school.
Hours and hours to practice.
You got time to practice all the time. So
did anybody ever teach you, or you're totally self-taught?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of teachers along the way help me with stuff, but I would say of the 4 years that I've been playing, I've only gone to lessons for like maybe half of that, not even. So,
awesome.
Yeah, most musicians. I used to be in a band, and almost every musician I came across is, for the most part, is self-taught. You might take lessons here or there, but to really become good at your instrument, you're learning yourself.
Well, you got to have the ambition,
Yeah.
I mean, to have the the drive to practice and get better.
Yep. So, and who are your influences?
Oh gosh, well, I'm wearing the Metallica shirt, as you can see.
Awesome. Yes.
Metallica. Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitar player, and Van Halen's my favorite
One of mine
band.
too. Yep.
And then just like some of the heavier stuff, I would say, like Pantera is one of my favorite bands, and they're kind of screamy, I guess. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, 80s bands, Def Leppard, Ozzy Osbourne, just the
So
guys.
I graduated from high school in 1990, and I went to see these bands that you're mentioning, and I went to the rock and roll shows at Weedsport and the Blue Cross Arena, which used to just be the Rochester War Memorial. But that music is oldies music now. Like when I was young, I listened to like the 1950s, on the oldies channel or whatever, and that was oldies. But what drew you to this type of music? How were you first exposed to it?
Well, first, obviously, my dad has all, he's got his old records from like the 80s and stuff.
Okay.
You know what
Awesome.
I mean? And, CDs and stuff like that. And I got into that stuff, when I was around that time, like 12 or 13. I found, like I said, Def Leppard. I found Hysteria and the Ozzy Osbourne tribute record.
Okay.
With
Randy Rhoads, Crazy Train.
You're right, yeah. So those are like the two first records I ever like really got into. And then when I was in 7th grade, my history teacher played this video. It was like kind of a montage or whatever of like a whole bunch of events in history, and like current events and like History Channel clips and stuff like that. And it was one of the first song in there was Unchained by Van Halen, which is still my favorite song. And that was that's cool. That was like the song in the moment. I was like, because my ear perked up to that, and it was like a couple kids in the class started like jamming to it too. You know what I mean? So I'm like, maybe there's something to this. That's awesome. It's an awesome tune. Yeah.
Well, there's not 80s metal music was still rock and roll. Today's new music isn't so much rock and roll. I don't know. Like, what's your take on like the current state of music?
I have a feeling I know his answer.
Yeah, well, I guess I can't really say because I don't listen to a whole lot of it. You know what I mean? I guess that kind of speaks for itself, I would say. But
yeah,
some of it's okay, some of it's better than others, but like my sister likes 21 Pilots, and I don't mind them, because they have...
Well, I think there's a definition between,
happy.
There's just so much DJing today.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's, for lack of a better word, fake.
Right.
There's
not 5 guys, a drummer, a bass player, a guitar player, a singer. It's, so while the end product does sound good, and it doesn't have just not the same
energy,
musicianship, yeah. And so nothing like live music. So what's next in terms of your guitar playing?
Next? Well, I hope to, find some guys to, make a band with.
Mm-hmm.
And,
they would be lucky to have you from what we heard so far, and I can't wait for people to hear it.
Yeah. Well, either that or, kind of do maybe a Joe Satriani thing. Like, he kind of, puts a band together and does, instrumental stuff. So that would be cool, too. I guess just, being able to play music to make money. You know what I mean?
Need a couple more years before you can actually get into the bars, though.
That's so weird to think about. They should be able to let you in at least
I play, in Auburn and stuff, I play. But, obviously I can't drink or anything like that. So...
Well, now with this video and so many people that have seen it, maybe you can get some more exposure and you can start being like, hey, you see how good I was here? I will play for you.
I could put that on my resume, about 31,000 people.
Yes.
Yeah, get a bunch of guys together, get a band, it'd be fun. So you're going to play for us at the end. First, we're going to do photos.
We're going to make him go through photos with us first. I don't know if I have any Metallica photos or any fun band photos, but you're going to see it on the screen, and we're going to pick who has the best photo of the week.
All right, cool.
So we're going to start with this old barn in Clifton Springs. It's a favorite of Shelly Lannon, who took this shot Sunday during a light snow squall. I knew as soon as I said a favorite and barn, it was going to be Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
She is so good with the barns.
I think I know that barn.
There's so many of them. A bald eagle was defending its meal along Route 318 in Seneca County. This photo by Jack Wagner. Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
Bloody.
One.
Yeah, I like it.
Nature. It's brutal.
What are you looking at? Kim Carr captured this herd of deer in the Canandaigua area over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, that is a herd.
Wow, that is a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least 12 deer there.
It's a big family.
And that's in Canandaigua?
Yep. Sunset from 14A in Penyan. This photo was shared to us by Ed Traffican.
Oh, nice sunset.
Yeah, I love the sunset, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love getting those bright sunsets.
They're hard to get, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need a real camera. You try to take one with
lot.
your phone and it just looks like crap.
Yeah. One lonely fisherman on Keuka Lake. This photo was taken by Brenda Hutchinson Graves.
Fishing? This time you're in a boat?
Wow. Well, it was warm. I bet you it was,
It wasn't that warm.
You were going to golf. It's pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much.
Caroline Lounsbury captured this awesome shot from the park at Owasco.
Oh,
ooh,
nice
I
one.
love that.
Yep.
Oh, that's where I'm getting married. I'm going to take a picture just like that.
Right there?
Yep. Bright sunshine and 50 degrees in Penyan, a stunning day captured by Tina Fenton. That
Did
does
get a
not
save
look
the
like
date
winter.
from you.
What?
We got your save the date.
You sure
for the
did.
wedding. It's
They're
really
starting
happening.
to come out. It's crazy.
This
Don't
was
remind
who?
me.
Tina Fenton?
Yeah, this does not look like winter at all. That's insane.
Yeah.
Even in the middle of winter, the Granger homestead stands out like a colorful beast in the middle of gray and white. This shot captured by Tony DeLeo.
That's cool.
That's super yellow.
Yeah, it looks like a pineapple.
I like it.
Pineapple House.
Another one from Travis Smith as a bird came in for a landing. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that
I'm
one.
so jealous.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a cool shot.
Definitely.
Water was flowing even though it was icy. This photo also by Tina Fenton.
Yep.
Beautiful. Too cold for me. The iron ore bed on Furnace Road in Ontario. This shot was taken by Lori Crawl.
The iron ore bed.
I don't even know what that is, but looks pretty sweet.
You know, it was pretty earlier. Maybe it was the weekend or end of last week when we got the snow that stuck on the trees all day long. It was on all the branches. That's the prettiest type of snow.
Right. When it snows, it melts. Todd Tanner captured this shot of a wet yard after the recent snowfall and melting that a 45-degree day brings in January.
Looks too spring-like for
Wow, that's pretty sweet
early
photos
February.
still.
Yeah.
Didn't know what to expect when I read that one. Nancy Saxby captured this incredible shot along Canandaigua Lake on Tuesday. That almost looks exactly like the other one, only like later in the day. It's pretty sweet. It was a bright and sunny day at Wagner's Cider Mill in Penyan. This photo by Tina Fenton.
Wagner's Cider
She was
Mill.
out and about in Penyan this weekend. Travis Smith captured this wintry bird in Ontario County.
Female cardinal.
Pretty. It doesn't look that bad. We just talked about those last one. Because the red cardinals are the males, and you said the females look like dirty or brown.
Well,
I
it's
think that's
brown.
cute.
I don't know how dirty it is, but it's brown. The beak is yellow.
And last but not least, Jeffrey Winter captured this hazy view on Canandaigua Lake.
Holy cow, a lot of photos.
Yeah, that was a lot. And now
We got to pick.
we're going to put it all on you first.
We're gonna put it on me.
Yep.
Yeah, what was your favorite?
I think it was between the waterfall and the cardinal. But
Oh,
I think I liked the waterfall better.
Okay.
Oh, that waterfall was... Who was that? Let me look. It was Icy.
Yeah.
This incredible shot. No. Oh, that one was by Tina Fenton. Water was flowing even
Yep.
though it was icy.
Yep.
Ooh, what am I going to go
what do you
with?
like, Sid?
Oh no, I have a lot. Okay, I'm going to have to go with Travis Smith, the bird that came in for the landing that was on his hand. And that's not really, I don't know, I had 4, so now you have to choose.
I was gonna go with all the deer in the yard, but
What
you
are
know
you
what?
looking at?
I do this. I do like that bird photo, so let's go with that one.
Oh, so sorry he didn't
Nah.
go with your shot. He usually
All
goes
right.
with the guest, but
That is a cool one though.
so awesome. And that was by Travis Smith. Everybody, of course, had great photos this
As
week.
usual, yep.
And if you would like to share your local photos from across the Finger Lakes, you can click on the link in the Submit Content section at the bottom right of our homepage on fingerlakes1.com. Now let's see what the weekend is going to bring for weather, because we just never know nowadays if it's going to be warm, cold.
Well,
rainy,
there's
snowy.
a couple of systems moving through and to end the week, especially Thursday into Friday. It looks like we could get significant snowfall, maybe even up to a foot. And then on Friday the snow should continue and then taper off as the day goes on. High near 31 on Friday. Overnight Friday night, it's going to get down to 17 degrees. And then Saturday should be a nice day, partly sunny, high near 27. Saturday night, down to about 20. And then Sunday, we break above freezing again with a slight chance of rain or snow before 1 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, high near 36. Back to work Monday, mostly cloudy, high near 36. So it's not
Not too bad.
It's
I would
not,
take it.
It's going to be a little taste of winter, and then it's going to back off a little bit. So
Anything over 30, I'm fine with lately. It hasn't been too freezing. Today, I walked my dog this morning, and I was like, "Ooh, it's a little chilly out," but still not anything like
it's not
we've
frigid.
seen.
Yeah, it's not it's not the normal
It's
winter.
not like 2 or 3 feet of snow, right?
No, 2
Well,
or 3 feet
yeah.
of snow or 5 degrees with
Or
a
really
negative 15
slushy,
wind,
nasty.
wind
I hate
chill.
that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, that was what we had, and I know you have a few webcasts coming up. I want to get to
Yeah,
those quick.
we Friday night we have Wayne at Waterloo, Paul Russo and Nick Felice on the call, FL1 radio, and then Saturday morning we'll replay it with live video.
Oh, awesome.
We'll replay the game live, stream it live with the video. And then coming up next Monday, it's Marcus Whitman at Minders. That's a regular video broadcast. And last night, I was in Marcus Whitman for Marcus Whitman Lions, and what a great game that was. And that video is up to view.
Yeah.
It was a great game, but it was really impressed by Marcus Whitman in the second half. So, yeah, we got some games going on.
Awesome. But
And then I should mention too, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Upstate Oops podcast. Marcus Whitman kids will be in studio.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now I think everybody's waiting for this because I am. You are actually going to play something for
Yeah.
We're gonna
us.
rock
guess
the.
so.
Yeah,
whole
we're going to
studio
rock
out here.
Finger Lakes 1 right now.
So what are you playing for us here?
I can play, if you want, since I am such a big Eddie Van Halen fan.
Yeah.
I can play the Eruption solo.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you play whatever you want. And this better go on your YouTube channel. We need to get you those views.
All right, here we go.
Girl, you really got me.
Beautiful. Go into it. We should have a whole band.
Excellent.
That was so good.
Thanks.
And you can find him, like we said, at Nick Sbelgio on YouTube.
On YouTube and Facebook, too.
And Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you post a lot on Facebook?
Sbelgio.
Yeah, it's kind of the same videos and stuff,
Right.
but I'm kind of trying to move over to YouTube a little bit because you can get paid over there.
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
You know, you can get, like, more of an audience because on Facebook it's just kind of, you know, your friends,
Grandma.
whatever, and then, like, yeah, but, you know, on YouTube it's like you can make it, like, totally public and stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So...
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I hope that good things come to you in your future.
And looking for a band, so
Yeah.
Where can people reach out to you directly? Like,
yeah, on my that's where I would go. My Facebook page, I guess. If
Facebook Messenger?
Facebook, or you know, if you got my phone number.
you don't want to give that out.
Yeah, just throw it out there for everybody. Yeah.
So what about the ladies? The ladies love a good guitar player, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
So you get any propositions at the Dome after the game?
Not at the Dome, no.
Darn. What they should have tagged you and put your stuff. Do you have an Instagram?
No, I don't.
You need to get an Instagram. You need.
Probably.
We're gonna make one for you after this
Yeah.
because you need one. That would be great.
They did have me on their Twitter though.
Oh,
There's a
that's
short
good.
video of it on their Twitter.
That's good. You need to start linking all your social medias, and pretty soon we're going to see you on some stage with your band that you got together, and we can relive the best era
That's
ever.
what you get if you figure out where I screwed up is front
Tickets.
receipts, yeah.
Ooh,
Receipts
yes.
at the first show.
All right, Jim, I'm going to use your ear because you'll know better than I do, and then we're going to find it. We're going to get front row tickets to his mess up.
No, I don't want to point out any screw-ups because, like I said, you covered it well.
Yeah,
you know, because nobody saw it. And when that happened, did you have just a quick second of like, oh my god?
Well, yeah, you know, it's like,
Gotta keep playing.
like you said, it wasn't really so much like an actual like I screwed it up as you know, it was just kind of what I was gonna play didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to. So I think of it as I screwed up.
Yeah,
Right.
right,
You know,
man.
You can, you know, if you don't notice it, you know, it's not gonna.
Yeah, nobody noticed. It was awesome. It was great, and it was a unique experience for everybody at the Dome. I don't think anybody's seen
Absolutely.
anything like that before.
That's
We've
what I
had
was
some
trying
great
to think.
performances, but never an instrumental guitar performance of the national
Actually,
anthem.
if you want to know something that's totally crazy, I guess that Vanessa Williams sang the anthem in 2014. And
Yes.
my video on YouTube has more views than
Oh.
her.
Vanessa Williams, former Miss America,
Which,
Playboy
you know,
model.
That's really, really good. Do you know what your views are up to?
It's like just over 5,000. It's like almost 5.1.
That's awesome. That's so exciting. I loved it.
Yeah, congratulations, first of all, on being successful through the audition process, and then for pulling it off. I mean, that's a experience for a lifetime. So,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
and thanks for coming in to
Absolutely,
Seneca
yeah.
Falls.
Yes, and Finger Lakes. He is from the Finger Lakes.
Right.
That's what is awesome about this. So that really is all the time that we have. Again, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks, Nick.
everybody that watched us. If you enjoyed the show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back next Wednesday, of course, for our first show. Not our first show in February, our first show before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's
Until
Day
then,
edition.
have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes.